Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Angel Storm. I'm the founder of Ashes to Beauty. So today I'm talking about how you could get back at a narcissist. This is actually something I'm asked quite frequently, either from my clients or those in my group mentorship programs, and I wanted to take some time to quickly address this. I'm going to give you some of the ways that I've heard people say you can get back at them. First of all, you can intentionally make them angry and try to provoke them to show their true colors in front of other people. That you can go online and kind of tell everybody about what they're doing and by name and expose these people for who they are and what they're doing. And I want to just tell you that these things all have their limitation. They're not going to have the desired effect that you hope they are because of a few things. First of all, you are never going to outsmart the narcissist. The narcissist is more clever than you. He's way more crafty than you. He's more manipulative than you. And he's been doing it a long time. And so if you come against him, rest assured you're not the first person who's ever tried to come against him. And whatever words that you use to try to expose him, he's got the way to manipulate them. He knows how to do that and to make it seem as though he's the victim. So sometimes we think, I just want my story to be heard and I don't care about what the reaction is. I just have to speak my truth. And while there is an element of that I like, the way that we go about doing that is probably not going to have the desired effects that we want to see happen. The other thing about trying to provoke him to have a certain reaction or to reveal himself for who he truly is in front of other people, that also has its limitations because, well, the narcissist again is just more clever than you. He can usually understand what you're trying to do because you've been sending him signals leading up to that event of you trying to get him to expose his own self. You've been sending him signals that that's what you're trying to do, and he can pick up on that. This is a spirit. This is not just a person who's born this way in their physical body. This is a spirit that is activating and working through a person. It's activating and working through that person's body, through their soul. And so you've got to understand these things are going to have limitations to them. The best way, I want to give you the best way to get back at a narcissist, the best way to take revenge on a narcissist is to move on with your life and to become who you truly were created to be. Tap into the books that were written about you in heaven and start living from that place. Ignore what the narcissist is doing. I understand that he's done unthinkable things to you, that he's, destroyed your life. I promise you that those things are a drop in the bucket to what's coming in your life. You are supposed to have a full and amazing, abundant life. But the only way to do that is to recognize what you've gone through, what actually has just happened to you, and learn how to make that serve you. You don't serve it. You're not just the tail being dragged along, responding to whatever it is that the narcissist does. No, you have a life, you have a purpose, you have a destiny apart from the narcissist, and you have to know how to tap into that. When you can tap into who you truly are, who you truly were created to be, that's the best revenge that you can get on a narcissist because you are truly free of him. You no longer need him. He no longer has the access to you to make you a supply, an energy slave to supply his energy needs. You're completely free of him. The narcissist doesn't want you to move on. He doesn't want you to have a life outside of him. He doesn't want you to be successful. He doesn't want you to be credible. He wants you to be completely dependent upon him. He wants whatever he says about you to be the absolute truth. And so the best revenge you can take on a narcissist is investing in yourself, getting free of that relationship completely, finding your true identity, becoming unmoved in that identity, and living your life from that place. No longer worried about what the narcissist does or what he isn't doing. You know why? Because everybody will reap what they sow. It's a spiritual law. It's a spiritual principle. There's no way to get around it. Like in the natural, if you don't like gravity, that's fine and dandy. The gravity doesn't care. The law does not care. And the same is true for spiritual truths. The narcissist is going to get what he reaps. It's not up to you to deliver it to the narcissist. It's up to you to just partner and understand that law. What you can control, what you can influence is how you move forward, is what you do with that experience. Allow that experience to serve you. I can tell you quite honestly, I never ever had wanted to go into ministry. I never thought I would have a ministry. I never thought I would be talking to people about narcissism ever. And lo and behold, this is what I'm doing. Why? Because that experience was meant to serve me. It was meant to set other people free. It was supposed to have a domino effect on people's lives. And so if you can tap into that potential, the narcissist has given you a gift. It might not feel like that, it might not seem like that at all, but I promise the more you start digging, you're going to find that this is the truth. Be sure to subscribe to my channel below. I upload new videos on narcissism every Friday.